a battle of two offensive powerhouses, the Browns traveled to New York to meet the Giants. The Browns wasted no time in scoring. Ryan spotted Collins in the right corner of the end zone all alone, and it was 7-0. The first Giant series stalled, and a fine punt return by number 28, Ben Davis, set up the next Cleveland score. Number 44, Leroy Kelly, showed why he's the NFL's leading rusher on this jaunt around right end. A Lou Groza field goal made it 10-0 midway through the first quarter. However, Cleveland's momentum was to change rapidly, largely due to this brilliant interception by ex-Brown linebacker Vince Costello as the first quarter ended. And Fran Tarkenton put the Giants back in the ball game on the very next play, 10-7, as he scrambled into the end zone. The Giants were to garner 21 points in the second quarter with the help of this blocked punt by Ken Avery. Tucker Fredrickson put the Giants ahead 14-10, slashing straight up the middle. The Browns charged back on the arm of Frank Ryan and the hands of Paul Warfield. On 4th and 3 at the 8, a gamble paid off as Kelly scored in a power sweep around right end. It was now 17-14 Browns. Tarkenton to Aaron Thomas marked the next Giant drive. Here, Thomas, number 88, ran a slant in from a split position and carried to the 45. And from the Browns' 32, Tarkenton spotted Thomas far beyond the secondary. The Giants were back on top, 21-17 at the half. The Giants started to pull away in the third quarter. A pass and run to Fredrickson, number 24, netted a first down. Tarkenton started to scramble on the next play, then spotted Joe Morrison behind Erich Barnes, and it was 28-17. On the ensuing kickoff, the Giants received a tremendous break when Ward failed to hold on to the ball, and Lockhart recovered on the Browns' 12. It was Tarkenton to Morrison for the second time today, and Tarkenton's third touchdown throw. The Giants seem to have the game firmly in hand at 35-17. But the Browns were not to be humiliated. Ryan's screen to Kelly brought them quickly into Giant territory. In what turned out to be a key play of the game, Ryan tripped over his own feet, and the Browns were forced to settle for a 37-yard field goal. The Browns got the ball again late in the quarter. A down and out to Warfield was good for 20 yards. Warfield capped this drive with a sparkling catch at the goal line, and this seesaw battle was close again at 35-27 going into the final quarter. The Browns held on the next series, and Leroy Kelly refused to be held on the punt return. which he carried to the Giant 46. Kelly amassed 220-yard total offense today in one of his best games as a pro. As usual, it took more than one to bring him down. The Giant lead was narrowed to a point as ubiquitous Mr. Warfield made a diving catch and rolled in for the score. Needing at least a field goal, Tarkenton set out to put the game on ice late in the fourth quarter. Homer Jones was on the other end of this aerial, one of 18 completions for the day. Number 23, Ernie Coy, shot up the middle and brought New York within field goal range. And as it turned out, just within Pete Gogolak's range, as he barely made this 47-yard field goal to ice the game 38-34 and tighten the race in the Century Division.